This is my third part of the Randall RT50C combo tube amp. 50 watt all tube amplifier, just like it says right up top. Pretty expanded metal grill right up front to protect everything. Everything's sort of the black and chrome like you see on a lot of guitars nowadays. A few things about the amplifier itself. It is an all-tube amplifier. I've learned some more things about it since I've had it. It's got 6 L6 tubes, which are actually, they can be switched out for EL34s because it comes with biasing. At first, I'm going to basically show the sound of the amplifier itself I have a Hellraiser right here. I don't have a knob because I don't use tone knobs. And as you can see, the reason I get rid of my tone knob mainly is because when I'm playing, that switch is right there. So I can just hit it with my pinky real fast and keep playing. So that's why I always get rid of that knob so it's not in my way. My 7-string on the other hand, this is the ESP, excuse me. And see this one right here, the knob's in the way. Tone knob's still in place. This the ESP, they didn't give me enough wire to move this down. So I'm going to have to rewire this pot right here so I can move it down here, and I'm just going to get rid of the tone pot altogether. And the Hellraiser, the tone pot's still there. It's just in the back of the guitar. But yeah, we'll start off with the 7-string. It is in standard, well, not standard. All the bottom 6 strings are in standard tuning, but this string right here is in drop A. Very low tuning, but that's what you gotta love 7-string. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm only one person. I will show you now. I'm not playing any tricks. That's one end of my guitar cable. Ibanez. It was a decent cable. It did have a gold coating on it, but hell, I've used it so much, no wonder it's gone. And as you see, the other end is the same Ibanez cable. I ain't trying no trickery or anything like that. I just want to show the sound of the amplifier. What I have it set up is I have the gain right about there. Bass is all the way up. Middle's up a little bit. Treble's at about 3 o'clock. 2:30, 3 o'clock. Level's all the way up. If you turn the gain up too far and then set the level to about halfway, you'll get a lot. It'll be a lot more, what's the word? Every note that you hit will basically ring out, even the smallest, tiniest note. That's why I had to set the gain down and turn the level up. Then you got the overdrive channel over here. Again, you got gain, you got your bass. For my gain, of course, I got it all the way up. My bass, I got it almost all the way up, about 2 o'clock position, 2:30. The middle, it's turned on barely. It's just turned on enough to get the tube sound gone when I'm playing single notes, especially in the lower strings, because you can hear it like nothing. The treble's turned all the way up. The level is at halfway. The reverb is turned to the 3 o'clock position, and the volume is actually set decently high at the moment. But I'm going to start off with my ESP Horizon 7 strings. It has in the neck position, it has the EMG 707. And in the bridge position, it has the EMG 81-7. This is basically just the EMG 81 for 7 strings. But listen to when I'm actually playing, and you will actually hear a major difference between these EMGs in an ESP and the EMGs in a Schecter. You'll hear it. Okay. Now remember, always plug your guitar in before you turn standby on unless you want to blow a tube. Tubes are like light bulbs. If you're going to send an automatic all of a sudden quick shock to it, you can blow it just like a light bulb. So standby on. Start off with a 707. I don't know much on 7 strings. I basically just come up with my own stuff. That's a clean sound. It's got a very good, deep, clean sound for her metal. That's mainly what I got this for. I play Metallica mainly. I mean, hell, look at the guitars I got. Now this is the overdrive channel. Switch over to my EMG 817. Damn knobs in the way. What was a natural harmonic on a damn open string? Huh. Now I'm going to go over to my Hellraiser so you can actually hear the difference between the EMGs. It gives a better bottom end feel. Remember, shut standby off. Wait for it to quiet down. Unplug. Switch to your next baby. This is my Hellraiser. Beautiful. It's completely bound with abalone pearl inlays. It's got Gothic cross inlays. Very, very nice guitar. I actually bought it used, but it was barely used. The only thing that is done is the frets are pushed down a little, which I'll just have a refretting of it. That's the best thing to do when something like that, because I could tell someone was doing a lot of bending with bending the strings on this guitar. But that's the Schecter Hellraiser. And as you see, the knob's gone, so I can get that switch real quick. Again, it has This one has EMG 81 and 89R. The R stands for when the coil is tapped, instead of the coil being like in the center. I don't know how well you can see. In the center or down here. It's closer to the neck, so it gives you a warmer... Damn it. But it's closer to the neck, so you get a warmer tone. One sec. Plug her in. Let me make sure my camera's still pointing in the right direction. Stupid thing just fell. I ain't using nothing special. I'm using a cell phone camera off a Galaxy Note 2. Standby on. I'll start something Metallica. Enter Sandman, very easy. See, it's very, as you can hear, it's very easy to make artificial harmonics on this. Also has very good natural harmonics. some Pink Floyd, some Led Zeppelin, some Skinner, some Metallica, just to give you a feel of. I was playing on the 89 and the 81. You can really tell when I go to the 89 because it gives a warmer tone. Remember, standby off, unplug. But that's pretty much it when it comes to that. I'm going to make one last video that has nothing to do with the amplifier. Well, it has to do with the amplifier. It's a feature that comes with it. These tubes, which are 6L6s, can be changed out for EL34s. Gives you a more British vibe. I've actually heard the difference. I think it actually takes away from the tone of the guitar, from the amplifier. But as you said, pretty much every amplifier company, they do not give you the ability to adjust the bias. Basically, when you're adjusting the bias, you're adjusting how much voltage is going to the tubes. Inside a tube, you have an anode and a cathode. A cathode, when electricity is put to a cathode, it starts releasing electrons. Inside of that tube, there's nothing but a vacuum. So all those electrons start, it's basically just a cloud of electrons, and they start going towards the anode. There's a cathode and an anode. The anode is what you see, all those plates. And as it travels from the cathode to the anode, when the electrons strike the anode, that is what gives you your sound. And that is basically how a guitar amplifier works. But that's basically what these are. It's to adjust the bias if you ever want to change the power tubes. I don't have any rectifying tubes. I just have power tubes. I don't have a dual rectifier or anything like that. I'm not spoiled, rotten rich. But another thing I really like about it, if I decide to get a cabinet, it's got a 4 ohm and an 8 ohm out, effects loop, all kind of great stuff. I absolutely love this amplifier. As you see, yes, I do have speakers to play along with music when I'm not playing with my band. But I hope that my reviews help those out there that are thinking about getting a Randall amplifier. They have amazing tone. If you're looking for something when it comes to modern metal and you're not wanting to spend a lot of money on effects and pedals, go with a Randall. I mean, can't go wrong. I've been wanting a Randall I've been playing for 10 years. About 2 years in, I played on a Randall, and I absolutely love the I absolutely love the tone. I'm sorry, it's 6:30 in the morning. I can't really talk. So, and it was a solid state. It was a RG 100 or 120. This was 8 years ago. But now I have the all-tube amplifier, and I'm absolutely astounded how well it plays, how well it sounds. But, I mean, that's all there is to it. As you see, there are no foot switches down here except for the one to the amplifier itself. Yes, there's tools down there because I was goofing around with the pop bias. You can actually turn the bias up on the either one of the sides. It'll give you more high-end gain, but you can risk blowing out your speaker, and you can, when you do that, when you go out of limits of your tube, not only do you void your warranty, but also if something happens to the tube, you're screwed. Got to replace it yourself, and last time I checked, tubes ain't that cheap. But like I said, I hope my reviews helped. For those of you that would like to know more information, anything you'd like to know about it, hit me up with a comment down below. I'll try my best to help out in any way I can. If you got a question about my guitars, just ask away. I ain't shy. Later.